I don't know. This Jussie Smollett thing is like insane, though. Well, if you want an update,
yeah, what happened?
So, well, the initial story was that he got jumped by two guys screaming, "This is MAGA country," dressed in all black. He couldn't tell what race they were.
They put a noose around his neck.
They put a noose around his neck, beat him up, broke his ribs.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Then the police are involved, and it seems like the Chicago Police Department from the jump was like, this was bullshit. But because it's so politicized, they're like, we're going to just investigate the shit out of this.
Yeah.
Prove without a doubt that this guy's lying before they even like suggest that, really.
Yeah.
So they pulled all this security footage, and there's like a 60-second window where he's not on camera. There's nobody else, like, there's two people of interest that they were looking for who are just the only other people that happen to be in the area anytime.
Not wearing the hat.
Yeah, well, there was never a claim that they were wearing the hat.
Oh, I thought they were.
No one ever said they were wearing the hat. Somebody said that the report was that they yelled, "This is MAGA country," which was corroborated by his manager, who was supposedly on the phone with him at the time of the assault. And the manager heard the guy say, "This is MAGA country" over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago is?
That's what these guys yell.
Chicago.
This is MAGA country. Anyways, there's like 60 seconds or less that he's not on camera. So he disappears from camera and then reappears like 60 seconds later, still holding the sandwich from Subway, walking into his, hotel with the noose around his neck. The rope just sort of draped around his neck.
Oh, he kept his sandwich though.
Is
he fucked up looking? Is his face fucked up?
They never released that video. The only video that's been released is that still image of those two persons of interest. He wouldn't like show the police his phone records to prove that he was on the phone with the manager, and because he's like not under investigation, they can't. I mean, they would have to get like a subpoena to get those phone records, which I wouldn't be surprised if they're like just doing.
Right.
Because it puts the Chicago Police Department in a difficult position because they're racist and they had a secret prison where they torture black people.
Right.
And they concealed all this evidence in the Laquan McDonald case. So for there to be like a major hate crime on a celebrity in Chicago and the CPD to like instantly say this is a hoax, they can't do.
You got to do your due diligence.
They also can't even intimate that from the get-go. But it's also like, I wouldn't put it past them to investigate this with the intention of disproving that it happened.
Right.
That's why you can really only look at the evidence in the case. And so far, what they've pulled up is that there's no evidence of this attack.
Damn.
Yeah.
If they prove without a doubt that it was a hoax, the media won't acknowledge it. There may be a small correction, but this will be a thing because the thinking is going to be well, we won't address this because this will give credence to all this fake news stuff or whatever, and just be throwing gas on the fire. But it doesn't matter because they've already lost all the people that are observing this casually. A lot of people think this story is bullshit. A lot of people don't. But
all I've seen is that I didn't even it seemed weird to me, but I didn't look into it at all, and it seemed like it was real from the amount of people.
You thought this was real?
I mean, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It just
what I'm saying is
prayers up. For Jussie. It seemed like some guy got fucked up, and I didn't look into it at all.
2 a.m. and it was negative 20 degrees outside, and they had a noose and bleach on them. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's tough.
There's
a lot going on. So wait, the guy didn't get fucked up, or he did get fucked up, or what?
The only image of him fucked up is him FaceTiming somebody. It's a still image of a FaceTime where there's some small cut under his eye, which doesn't look like it's there when he's in concert 3 days later, where he also had to clarify that his ribs were never broken and he was never hospitalized. So those parts of the story got walked back immediately. So now there's no brutal beating anymore.
Oh, interesting.
And he's saying they bit him.
Well, he said they bit him.
That's now the story is that they bit him.
They said this is MAGA country, and then they took a little.
Let me get a little taste of this though. This is MAGA country, but
I would love it if there was a racist going around biting people, like a 6-year-old would.
Get out!
Yeah,
this is our country.
But
yeah, that's a weird story.
Yeah, that sounds fake.
Yeah, no, I mean it definitely sounds fake. It's just that but then there's no real evidence that it is fake, though. I mean, because it's like to say like, oh wow, there's only 60 seconds where he's not on camera. It's like getting your ass kicked can happen pretty fucking quick.
Very.
You run up and jump somebody, that's like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
If you count that out in your head, it's like not. It's
That's
really
a long time.
It does not take that long to run up, fucking stomp somebody's head in, yell something, and run away.
Totally.
And if the guy's like shook from that happening, I can see him just getting up and like taking his bag and going into his hotel room.
Yeah.
There's no reason why he would need to, people are like, he didn't take the noose off right away. All of that I buy,
Maybe he just sweetened it. Maybe it was like they did fuck his ass up, but they weren't like
Where would he get a
MAGA
rope
country.
Well, now the cops are like,
from? So he was just carrying around a rope?
the cops are going through security footage from like every hardware store and every place that sells ropes.
no.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna figure out who bought this rope.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
dude! I would be if I was him and I made this shit up. I'd be like, nah, it's actually all
Yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, he better hope they don't find him because if like the cops are going to the extent, if they think that he's lying,
Yeah,
and they're fucking wasting the resources to go through all that footage
yeah.
to find somebody buying rope at a hardware store,
Right.
it's like that's not the kind of shit that they just
Also,
let
someone
slide.
might have just had rope, right?
What do you mean?
So the guy who did it could have just had rope.
I think this is you use Occam's razor here.
Yes,
He had the
was
rope because
jacking
he was
off.
kidnapping a young boy to rape. As we know, all homosexuals are pedophiles. He was kidnapping a young boy who bites people, children.
Yeah.
He got
shit.
bitten.
Oh.
He was on the phone with the manager who was like, describe his body. Let me hear more about this boy that we're taking back to the island. And, the boy ran away or whatever and that's why he doesn't show up on camera because he's so
He's
small.
so little.
Right, he's so tiny.
Yes,
Yeah, children are-
absolutely. Yeah. And he was trying to say grandma, but it sounded like MAGA.
Yeah, right. No, I got to drop the Jussie stuff. It's all over the place now.
I know.
I feel like I'm harping, but it's like it's all over the place.
You were ahead of the curve, to give you credit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I was
over
the
here-
one that literally broke the case.
Yeah, it was you.
I broke it.
Nick, even before any of the information had come in, he was calling CPD every day. He
Yeah,
was
somebody was
"He's
like,
lying.
somebody was like a gay black man. I'm like fake. That's fake. It's not
Gay
real.
black Jewish man. Yeah.
All right, I forgot. I don't even know if he's actually.
He's a
that Jewish.
quadruple threat. He's a singer,
Yeah.
actor, Jewish, black, gay.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah,
Is
That's
he
5
actually,
threats.
is he actually Jewish?
he's basically a cartoon. I
His
have no
dad's
idea.
Jewish.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is
Nice.
Smollett Jewish?
Congrats.
Smollett is a Jewish last name.
Congratulations,
apparently.
Adam. Another hoax perpetrated. Another
Yep.
media hoax.
Yeah.
Really, the Jews have gotten the full pass on this one.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thanks to the media that we
I
do
wonder
not
why
control.
that's being underreported.
I just want
I wonder what's going on
I want
there.
to shout out Jeff
It would be
Zucker.
so funny if we get to the end of the Mueller report or whatever. It finally comes out, and it's Trump's last day in office after
Yeah.
finishing 2 glorious terms. And we finally get the evidence, and then it's like it's just 90% Israel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then Democrats have to be like, well. Did you see that video today? The reporter confronting Cory Booker and asking about the Jussie Smollett thing.
Yeah, and he said we have to
No.
reserve.
He's like, you got to reserve judgment until all the facts are known.
Yeah.
He's like,
I mean, that is the cop out answer for sure.
and then he goes on to be like, but white supremacists are killing people,
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah. That's not. Yeah.
Just
that's not
don't
the-
answer
That's
the
not the time
question.
to make that point.
Just
dude.
don't answer the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Or
Be
just
like,
say-
who?
Or just say fuck Jussie.
Yeah.
Why can't you just say that? Fuck
Yeah.
him.
He's a little gay bitch who lied.
The best thing that could happen now is if there's nothing happens to him, he just goes free.
He probably will.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't even try to bring charges, they say, "Oh, he learned his lesson." That's the worst thing that they could do to him. I mean,
What, you think that's
It's a
worse than
false
going to
report,
jail?
though.
it's way worse than going to jail
Why?
because that would validate all of the fucking people that. Yeah,
it
if he goes to jail, then you can say there's still an argument in there if a white guy had done this, he would have gone to jail. He would have,
Yeah.
but you remove that even, it's just I mean, if the best thing that could happen if the police were like, I mean, it's hard enough to be a gay black
Gay
guy
black man.
and
A
let him
gay
go.
black triple threat. Okay,
And
singer.
then they let him shoot their pink gun into the
actor.
sky. They just videos of them doing the shoot with them.
No,
Just
that would validate MAGA guys forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard someone accused Chuck Norris of doing a hate crime
Yeah.
in Chicago,
Yeah.
and then he just
He was so
framed two Nigerians.
so quick that,
so quick
that the only people they could blame for it
was two jacked Nigerian guys. And then he fucking said the N-word a couple
Dude, they're the
times.
heroes in this story.
Those
Yeah.
guys.
Their
rule.
Instagram is great.
Well,
Props to
that's
them for
gym
like
vids,
not
right?
taking it down either. It's just all like gym stuff.
Dude, I
Good
hope
for
they
them.
I hope they start a career off this.
They
Yeah.
might. They might. How much do you think
You know,
Jussie
if we
paid
ever
them?
have any type of
Jussie paid them
influence-
$4,000.
That's it?
They got $3,500 to do the attack before, and then they were getting paid $500 when they returned from Nigeria. And the best part is they made him reimburse them for the rope.
Oh, did they kept receipts?
No, they have receipts.
They did expenses.
That
The
is
cops pretty much got this
incredible.
fucker like dead to rights.
Jussie is so stupid.
Yeah.
He's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why did like the fact that he had to put in that's that faggot from Empire because he was like, yeah, they were. I mean, I'm famous and they probably know.
I have
recognize
no
me
idea
from-
who that is.
From I have no idea.
And
who
I've
that
watched
is.
episodes of Empire.
I've seen full episodes.
Yeah,
of Empire.
yeah. And I just don't know.
I know who the character is.
Yeah,
on the show,
exactly.
his gay son.
Yeah.
but I don't know who the fuck Jussie
No.
Smollett is.
No.
I couldn't
And the name is
Pick
so
him out,
stupid, I would know the name.
on the street. Like if I
Yeah.
saw him walking past me,
Absolutely.
no. And then they're like, "Yeah, that's that faggot from Empire."
If you could do especially, and racist people really watch Empire.
they love it. Yeah.
If you could do a crime on anyone, who would you crime? Like, who would you fuck up?
Like anyone in the world, I can do
to
any-
crime, if you could
what
crime
kind
anyone.
of crime.
Just beat him up and shit.
So why didn't you
Oh.
just say that instead
Yeah,
of a
if
crime?
there's any crime,
I
then I
mean-
would rob Carlos Slim and put the
Nice.
top richest people in the world list back to nothing but white guys.
Yep.
Oh, you wouldn't do anything cool with the money. You just wanted.
Oh
to be
yeah,
white
no, I just
guys?
want to fix that list.
Yeah.
That guy.
You would give his money to Warren Buffett and Bill
No,
Gates.
I would keep the money. I would replace him on the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I think it would be nice.
What do you mean give the money to?
to Warren Buffett?
Why would I do that?
No, because then he could be on the list.
It would be
Then
funny.
Nick could be on the
It would be funny to be like, how about like a superhero that's like a reverse Robin Hood?
Mm.
So he goes into like the
He
hood
steals
and he
from the
robs
poor.
black people,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gives all the money to Warren Buffett.
Yeah,
And
it
he's a
sounds
super-
like the U.S. government. Pal.
Mm.
Okay,
That's right.
And Chicago was fun.
Yeah, dude.
The shows, I mean, the city itself is trash.
Really, you don't fuck with Chicago?
I don't really like Chicago. No.
What did you eat? What did you do?
I didn't eat anything. I went down to the Jussie Smollett crime scene.
You did a little citizen investigation.
Yeah, I did a little citizen journalism. I'm trying to pitch the story to Mother Jones.
What did you uncover?
I was like, this guy's fucking gay, dude.
Really? Whoa, Jussie
Only-
Smollett's gay?
Only a gay guy would do something like this.
For real?
Trying to frame us.
Uh
Wait, us?
Yeah, us.
huh.
White,
Us Nigerians.
white men.
Ah.
You know. But we fought the fuck back.
Did you go? You actually did go to the scene, though, right? For real?
Yeah, I went.
It's
down
like
there.
underneath a bridge or something, right? Or
It's on
like
the lower part of a street.
oh, right, where they shot the Dark Knight. Those
Yeah.
like
I went to the
tunnels.
subway and then I looked down the street where he walked. It was cold, so I ended up just going to the Apple store to buy a phone charger and then
Uh-huh. And a noose.
and the news.
And some acid.
Hmm. But that area it's so funny to imagine that like that could ever happen there.
What is it? Just like
because
a
not
very-
only is it,
It's like inner loop Chicago. It's
I
like,
mean, but it's beyond that even. It's like it would be like if you said that happened to you in like the financial district. I mean, it's like it's
Right,
beyond
right.
that. It's like it's all like
I
these
see what you
fucking
mean.
hotels and like Panera Bread.
No one
and
lives
Yeah, yeah.
there.
Right, exactly.
It's not a residential place. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the inner harbor in Baltimore, or like
beyond
Florida.
that even.
Really?
But yes, similar.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you said it happened to you in front of the like Phillips Seafood or whatever.
Right? Yeah. The Science Center.
Yeah.
My God. Yeah.
Right. So I guess the Jussie Smollett story is come and gone.
so
Probably by the time this is
Is there a new house by the time you guys think? Let's look into the future.
I hope the Jussie
no,
Smollett
just
thing
the
like,
narrative's
drags
changed
out.
entirely
entirely by next week.
It's about mental illness now.
It's
It's
not
about him
even
getting raped as a child actor.
Did he get raped?
No, they'll never go that far.
He should say that.
Yeah, he should.
Why doesn't he?
Did he get raped?
Because he's a
that's-
child actor.
That's the ultimate thing that's being protected.
is the pedophiles.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about it. They just tried to do that Epstein thing again, and it's like no matter what you do, they will not. The media will not fucking harp on that.
I'm just saying, you're Jussie Smollett. You're maybe going to jail. You're so fucked.
Well,
just be like,
might be
I
fun.
was molested
Jail
so
might be
hard.
fun if you know what if you catch my drift.
But what do you mean? Gay guys, if
They love jail.
they
They love it. They just sashay into jail, take some poppers right before they go in. Are you allowed any personal effects in jail? No, right?
Yeah, I mean the top prisoners always have like Game Boy. And
Yeah,
stuff.
what is
Yeah,
that
and
about?
cell phones.
And like a TV with a little antenna.
Yeah.
They have a little like office.
and fresh
Yeah, yeah.
fresh Jordans.
Yeah.
If you rape enough
Yeah.
guys in prison, you get your own lemonade stand. Did you see this tweet from the Empire Writers account? They posted a screenshot of the CNN prosecutors drop all charges against Jussie, and Empire Writers wrote, "See y'all Wednesday" with a wink face.
What?
Yeah.
What do they
Hashtag
mean?
Empire. Hashtag. They like, because they were like, well, we stand by Jussie or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're acting.
I
like
thought he got fired by Fox.
No. All of his friends like believe him or whatever. But then it's
Still?
like now none of them are going to be like, yeah, arrest those Nigerian guys, because it's like they know he lied.
right.
It just doesn't matter.
I'm not convinced.
All right,
You're not
boys.
convinced
No way.
of what?
It's got to go deeper, dude.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
You think it's a conspiracy?
Well, think about it. Chicago,
Okay.
Obama,
Yeah.
George
Malik
Soros,
Obama.
Malik Obama,
It was probably
Africa.
two Nigerian guys. You
Two
think they probably
Nigerians?
know Malik.
Malik. Barack had to cover up Malik's malicious plan because Malik is actually
He is MAGA.
he's MAGA.
So maybe those Nigerians are Malik's friends.
you can be black and MAGA.
Wow.
There you
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
but
it's possible.
Malik, of course, we know is Kenyan. But that is a different country.
That is true.
That is
a
true.
different
But you know
country.
what? Similar vibe. You know,
Very similar.
similar
vibe.
vibe.
Your Honor, he had a similar vibe.
So we got to talk about
Jussie, we have to
District Attorney
apologize.
Kim Fox's face.
No, we have to
we do not.
apologize.
We
to
do not have to talk
Jussie.
about that.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about it, folks. I just want you to look this woman
no,
up.
we don't have
and
to talk
write
about
in,
it.
call in to the Tucker Carlson show and let them know what you think she looks like.
Do not do that.
Why don't you get on a private phone call with Tucker Carlson and get
You can
his
do whatever you want.
What
I guess,
kind
with
of-
Tucker Carlson?
What you think? Like an animal? Like a type
No,
of a
don't
dog?
ask him that.
What breed of dog?
There's no way it's not going to be very racist.
I'm trying to think what cartoon she looks like. I think
Do
she
not.
kind of
cartoon
looks
Let's not even
isn't
talk
racist.
about
like
it.
Mr. Boogie.
If you say a
Woogie.
Let's
cartoon,
not even
no,
talk
no.
about
Okay,
this.
never mind. I take that back. I take it back. I take it back. We should stop.
Let's talk
But-
about something else.
We should talk about how sorry we are for besmirching
Apologies, Jussie.
Jussie's
You
name.
did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's his name? Mr. Oogie Boogie.
No,
Come
that is
on.
not his
Yeah,
name.
Mr. Oogie Boogie.
From Crash
She doesn't.
Bandicoot?
No, from Nightmare
Ooga
Before
Booga
Christmas.
from Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas is who she looks like, kind of.
I don't know who that is.
Where her mouth goes the entire width of her face.
Interesting.
I mean, she has a very interesting face.
That's fine. You can say that, I suppose.
You say interesting.
uh,
The only thing Jussie Smollett's guilty of is being
Caring too
addicted to
much.
that clout.
loving clout too much.
Yeah. He's what I like to call a clout chaser.
Well, look, gay people love drama,
Yeah.
Dude,
right?
last night, like Dasha's gay friends at her birthday party were just like, the faggot lied. they were just going off.
Do you have any, like, within your circles, is there any conversation about, like,
Which one? The Jewish banking circles?
yeah, that he's half Jewish?
He is.
Smollett, his
Yeah.
dad. He's half white. I know that.
He's half
Really?
Jewish, yeah. Well, that's why he did it. I mean,
Well,
Of
now it
course.
makes sense.
yeah. Now you understand his
Now I
motivation.
get it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think he did it because he's a singer.
Mhm.
You know, a diva,
A gay Jew, of course.
a gay singing black
Jew.
Jew.
Yeah.
Let's highlight the important
Well,
stuff.
I don't know if it's true or not, but there were people talking. Oh, the other thing that I keep seeing on, because I keep like fucking like searching Twitter for it. So these dumbass conservatives keep like here's the two Nigerian brothers when they dropped the charges, and they post pictures of Milli Vanilli, and Milli
It doesn't
Vanilli.
even make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. They don't look like Milli Vanilli.
I guess they were lying. Is that the whole joke? Because Milli Vanilli was
Milli Vanilli were
pretending to-
lip-syncing.
They were lip syncing, but it's like a reference from like 200 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.